All right, Classroom of the Elite, Season 4, Episode 11. We only have a few more episodes left. It feels like it's kind of gone too fast, even though there were 16 episodes this season, and I started from the very beginning just a couple months ago. But that's how good the series is, and I feel like it's about to step up. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Check out the Patreon for the full reactions, and let's go ahead and start. Okay. Yeah, the alarms were going off. Somebody got hurt, or something happened. Who is it, though? Okay, a few people. Well, we knew this was bound to happen to somebody. Of course.
問題は先生たちが到着した後ですね。
どういうことだよ。
続行不能と判断されればリタイアになるかと。
篠原にも何かあれば3人はリタイアになり退学は避けられないだろうな。
篠原
行け。焦る気持ちはわかるが、もし大怪我ならアラートが鳴っているはずだろ。
それは小宮、聞こえるか。
Yeah, there's that. Oh,
お前左足
got kind of
何
fucked.
か事件に巻き込まれたのかもしれない。
転げるように斜面を。
木下も一緒にか。
木下も確かあの時。あ、そうだ。サツキは
行方知れずだ。一緒じゃなかったのか。
小宮、篠原はどこだよ。わからない。移動してる途中、サツキがトイレって言い出して、俺と木下が離れて斜面を覗き込みながら、ここをショートカットできないかって話してた時に、
ふくらはぎに衝撃が走ったんですね。
ああ、気づいたら須藤たちが。
Okay, so they never saw them. Didn't even have a chance.
篠原、おい、幹事、待ってよ。
先輩。
分かってる。
Oh.
篠原ずっとここにいたのか。それならもっと早く声かけろよ。どんだけ心配したと思ってんだ。
I knew something was gonna happen that was gonna involve them.
私動けなかった。
I've been showing them a lot, obviously.
いたの。小宮君と木下さんが誰かに突き落とされるところ。
誰かって誰だよ。
そんなのわかんないけど、なんでこんなことに。
ひとまず須藤たちと合流しよう。そろそろ先生たちが来てもおかしくない。
Definitely some shady stuff going down.
早い。待ってください。話を聞かせてもらいたいだけ
Who
なんで
is
す。
that? Oh shit! Is it her? All I saw was the hair, and
まさか。
that's the only person I can think of with that color hair. And we know there was like deals going on with that. Oh man, it's gonna be one of those things where once there's been a couple things that have happened, it's gonna become more obvious. But we know some shady things were gonna happen here. This is gonna be more crazier, more intense, more possibilities of things like this happening constantly in this test compared to the last year's. Like, it's just gonna be so much worse, I can tell. But yeah, we knew that it was going to have something to do with the multiple people. And yeah, we're gonna have to wait to see where the dominoes kind of fall here.
暗くて相手の顔は見えなかったと。突き落とすのは見たのに。都合のいい話ですね。
篠原は嘘なんてつかないですよ。
証言だけでは証拠になりませんから。
Though that would be a natural thought too, to be like they got pushed, she was up there and saw and didn't see anything.
担任として離脱は喜べませんが、続行は不可能です。篠原さんの話は不詳をごまかすための嘘と判断するしかないですね。
ふざけんなよ。納得いくかよ。
Though I don't think it
私
is that in this case for her.
篠原さん、どうします？一人で続けることは困難。
Or she could join another
スター
group.
ト地点の近くにいてリタイアだけは避ける手もある。周辺の課題を拾うくらいはできるだろう。
行け。
Hmm. Just doing things by herself, I guess.
何？
お前それでいいの
There's
か
the
よ。
move.
仕方ないじゃない。私一人でこの試験を勝ち残るなんて絶対無理だし。
けどさ、
どうせ私は退学なんだから放っておいてよ。
俺がなんとかする。
やめてよ。無理に決まっ
I
て
mean,
る
you
じゃ
can
ない。
still help each other even if you're not in the same official group.
なんでよ。意見には関係ないじゃない。むしろ私が退学したらイケが退学になる可能性は下がるんだから。喜んだら？
喜べ。ふざけんなよ。喜べるわけないだろ。それは
イケっていつも考えなしなのよね。そんなんじゃ遅かれ早かれ退学するんだから。一応最後まで諦めず残ってるからさ。
Yeah, now's the time to probably confess and say, say stuff to
待
her.
てよ。
You don't really have any other time.
待てって言ってるだろ。
まだ何かあるわけ？
ある。終わりだ。俺はお前を退学させたくない。だから助けるんだよ。
茶柱先生、スタート地点に戻ったら調べていただきたいことがあります。秘密裏に。
Can I just say she looks better every fucking season? That's my girl in this show. I can't. I'm telling you, she looks better every fucking season.
ですが、
And her tits grow just a little bit every
簡単
time.
に受け入れてくれるでしょうか。
なんとか他のグループと合流する手はないのかよ。
実現できるプランがないわけじゃない。
どんな手だよ。
だが確実性はない。今できることは池が中心となって篠原を守ること、そして一点でも多く集めておくことだ。俺は万が一の事態に備えて準備を始める。ただし他の生徒が下位5組に落ちた時には救う生徒を選別するかもしれない。
Okay, day 5. It feels like it's going relatively fast.
俺が今誰よりも会いたいと思っていたグループの一つだ。
Ah, here we go. Yeah.
釣れますか？
残念ながらいまいちだ。お前は女連れで悠々と無人島
The advantage of AYANOKOJI being by himself or with one
ち
person
ょうどお前を探していたんだ、龍炎。
running into every group.
下位10組のことは把握しているよな。
ああ、うちのバカどもが8位ってのはどういうことだ。
小宮と木下がリタイアした。
篠原はお前のクラスメイトだ。退学させないプランがあると思っていいのか。それなら篠原が生き残る道はあるが、うまくいくか。
Oh, okay.
お前が協力すれば確率は上がる。
雑魚を切り捨てる分には迷わねえが、小宮と木下にはまだ使い道があるからな。
手を組むってことでいいんだな。
その戦略を利用しない手はないだろう。
もし一ノ瀬に会ったら同じ話を頼めるか。
あの人、ずいぶん
Of course he's been doing his own thing. At least he's not out. But we know he's got a reason actually to stay in.
先輩のクラスの方ですよね。なんだかすごいオーラがある気がします。
He's got a massive fucking crazy ass aura.
水の滴るいい男。1年前よりもさらにパワーアップしているようだ。私の相手はどうやら君のようだね。綾小路ボーイ。
そうだな。1対1で直接対決の初戦
This is gonna be fun. A one-on-one.
これが奇妙な縁の始まりでないことを祈りたい。
そろそろ始めるので早く準備するように。
どうしたんですか、先輩？
Why does it feel like it is the start of a bizarre connection between the two of you?
男だね。わざわざ私と対決せず、不参加にしておく方がいいと考えたんだろう。
今2年 D クラスで上位10組に入っているのは高円寺だけ。 下手に得点を奪い合えば足を引っ張り合うことになる。
That's true. It's kind of a like it's kind of a
理
negative.
解しているさ。能書きはその辺にして来たまえ、綾小路ボーイ。
Holy
俺が
shit.
本気で参加するのを待っているのか。
But we're also gonna get a really good gauge on
勝つために
how good he
必要なのは
actually
テクニ
is.
ックではなく、純粋なパワーさ。
At least in one, you know, demographic here, like
力
one
は互角。
one thing.
高円寺という男の身体能力はやはり桁違いだ。
Knew that one. Oh. You gotta, yeah.
どこまでも効率重視だね。
残念でしたね、先輩。
いや、俺が高円寺と戦ってもまともな勝負にならないからな。
Now, him saying that, it makes me think like, because he obviously he let him win there and thought it was just a waste of time to do a full thing there. But also, I thought it would, if he had gone all out, AYANOKOJI probably would still win. But because we just know he's crazy ass strong and stuff. But at the same time, I thought it would maybe waste more time for him to go all out, because then he would have held on, and then maybe AYANOKOJI would still eventually win. But I think maybe it was a kind of a, you know, lesser of two evils. Just end the match quickly, because this will drag out longer than it needs to. And then like, that's the only thing I can think of there. I'd love to know your guys' opinions, though.
高円寺先輩ですよね。
まさか課題が発表されてからこっちに来た
Now
わけ
he
じゃない
wants
だろ
to
う。
maybe do another match with him.
驚きだ。
Maybe this is on purpose.
申し訳ありません。
You've piqued his
男
interest.
子は数分前に最後の枠が埋まりまして。
なるほど。どうする？
万全とは言い難いですが、せっかくの機会なので。
そうか。向こうで待ってる。
はい。
坂柳。
こんにちは、AYANOKOJI君。今日もとても
It's
暑い
been a
一日に
minute.
な
I
り
feel
そう
like
で
we
すね。
haven't really seen her in
調
this.
子は？小宮と木下のリタイアは聞いているか？
ええ。残った篠原さんがまだ奮闘しているのは、どなたかと協力しているといったところでしょうか。
正解だ。
ですが後半戦も一人で戦うとなると厳しい。
Even with help.
早い段階でどこかのグループに吸収させたいと考える。なるほど。それで私の協力を得たいと。龍炎君にはお会いできましたか？
ああ、俺の案に乗った。小宮と木下のことは買ってるみたいだからな。
彼と違って私にはメリットがありません。
You're gonna have to give something.
人手が必要になる。
Oh, supply a few people for that
伝達役はお任せいたします。
so she can get absorbed into another group.
どうも。
綾小路か。商品を見ながら聞いてくれ。月城理事長代理の動きについてだ。この試験では緊急事態に対処するためヘリ1機、小型船1隻を用意することになっていたが、なぜか船は2隻あった。調べると月城理事長代理の
Holy
姿が
hell.
分かった。
You got your water, your energy, man, everything is I mean, we're used to it at this point with this show, but like everything's pretty like detailed, and you get this for this many points, this for this many points. But I think they like even went even more overboard than last year's survival test with this.
理事長代理はどこに？
基本的には施設内のモニター室で待機し、腕時計の異常をチェックされている。それから日に何度か見回りを。
I mean, I'm waiting for something. Like he's gonna get ambushed. Something's gonna happen at some point.
1位はうちのクラスの。
It's definitely going to involve her,
水泳においては強敵。
or at least eventually it's going to.
確かに小野寺先輩はすごかったです。でも私が気にしているのは。
変人かつ超人だ。
Absolutely an anomaly. The best way to describe him.
今の報酬を加えると総合ランキング1位に浮上する。つくづく底の見えない男だ。その反動で水が恋しくなるな。
思ったより多くのグループがいたのはそのせいでしょうか。
それだけじゃない。一番の要素は 下位10組の可視化だ。
退学のリスクがあるのは下位5組まで。
Right.
4日目から逐一状況がわかるからこそ余裕が生まれる。
全力で戦うつもりでいても現実はそう甘くない。休むことは大事だし、時には鞭打つ時もある。
And pick and choose when you do that.
どのタイミングでそれを行うかだ。
先輩はこの数日前半にピークを持ってこないように立ち回って。
And that also makes me think why actually that going back to him doing the tug of war, I said, you know, to be able to do it faster, but I want to add to that. I think it has to do with him saving energy as well.
基本方針はそうだ。チャンスであれば無茶もするが、競争率の高い課題に必死に食らいついても得点は限られる。俺を退学させようとする例の件もあるからな。
はい。
He doesn't want to waste any. Like if you're not going to get the points for it.
不思議だな。
I think she's actually that's like a genuine reaction right there.
捕まれ。
I wonder if all this time she's spending with him is making her maybe not necessarily change her mind on stuff, but maybe get a better perspective on him.
大変なことも多いが、楽しくないと思ったことはない。卒業まで悔いのないように過ごせれば最高だ。
卒業。
As we do with this show, I love to theorize and think about AYANOKOJI's thinking because it's so like interesting. I'm thinking AYANOKOJI is kind of like he knows. I'm sure he knows. Like she is like out to get in some way. She's there obviously to spy, to do whatever. Right? She's doing her own thing. We know like whatever happened in the past, it has to do with this. But my thinking is like she, by spending all this time with him, is probably getting a full on getting to know him better, and probably it's going to change her opinion at least a little bit. And I think AYANOKOJI knows that in some ways too, and that's why he saw it as a benefit maybe to keep her around like that and act the way he does right here. I think it's only a benefit. You know, you're keeping your enemies close, right? Like, but I understand. But also on top of that, I really do think the time spent like this is going to benefit.
どうした？
いえ。何でもありません。
Yeah.
AYANOKOJI先輩を退学させたら報酬は2000万ポイント。
Of course, there's going to be groups like that.
誰
Yeah.
だって魅力に感じるでしょ。八神くんにも協力してもらわないといろいろ損することになるよ。
And any of these could be the White Room.
大切な人の身に危険が
Person from the White Room.
とかさ。
まさか櫛田先輩に。
櫛田先輩が何？なんでそこまで気にするわけ？
いいえ、すみませんが、僕からお話しする
I
ことは
think
何も。
you do, but I think they're going to force it out of him.
つもりかな、太宮君。
Which one is it?
お前のことは嫌いじゃないが、情報を素直に話す。
Oh shit. Which one is it? Which one is in the White Room?
二つに一つだ。
君は櫛田先輩が計画の重要なピースだと判断してる。なら直接櫛田先輩に聞くだけ。話す？話さない？
Like the way she speaks.
わかりました。
But it could be either.
お話ししません。
It's really like it's such a nice little thing. It's became kind of a side thing, kind of sorta with the White Room person, but it makes me really think that it's gonna be not the ones we've been focusing on, but one of these three. Like, or even maybe somebody we've barely seen. There could be two other people that we've seen, or right? That could be the White Room student. There could be quite a few, but even when they were those two that were introduced or whatever, I was leaning towards what it just made me think, like, if you're going to make it interesting and you're going to make it harder to guess, it would be somebody that wasn't shown as much, or like, you know, somebody you could easily write off or whatever. And I thought even the connection with Kushida could lean towards him, but then I really think it's either going to be one of those two. Like, I don't know. It's tough. I can't really make a full-on guess here because it's not enough information other than this girl right here talking, the way she just talked, does remind me of a certain type of thinking, but I can't just assume everyone thinks and talks like AYANOKOJI because they're from the White Room, right? But I do get that. I don't know. I was getting that aura, those vibes from her a little bit, but like, it's too, I can't give 100% guess on it. She does have that look though. I don't know. But both of that, I mean, even the way he just flipped there, man, I love this. I think this moment right there though does make me lean closer towards, like, we already know his connection with Kushida, right? And like the past, how much does he know about the past? Like, why does it, like, we know, I don't know. I feel like that this scene right here makes me push less for him to be the White Room student. But man, this episode was good, especially that end right there. But just the way it's really setting up for like AYANOKOJI getting, you know, like doing AYANOKOJI things, but also just everybody. I think we got a taste of a lot of people this episode. I think this episode really showed us, gave us like a little bit of taste of everything, like of characters that we wanted to know more of, competition with AYANOKOJI, even if it finished really fast. We just got a little bit of everything, and I kind of loved it. Let me know what you all thought, though. We have to wait a week for every episode now, and that kind of sucks, but you know, it's the norm. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Check out the Patreon for the full reactions and exclusive shows, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.